We are live. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. I bring you greetings according to your time. Today is Wednesday, and like I said, I am going to be airing my program talking digital business with eFormer. And with me today, I have very beautiful lady, my business partner, Aronet. First of all, my name is Ifoma Ifani Ezuhu. I am a wife, a mom of three beautiful children, and a successful business mentor. And I have Aronet, who is a wife, a mom of beautiful kids, a boy and a girl, a banker. Actually, she's a bank manager, and she is a personal development student and a successful business mentor. You will be wondering, what is a bank manager doing being an entrepreneur? I mean, she is in the corporate world where we all will want to be. And here she is doing a business by the side. I'm sure you want to know, you're dying to know, what is this lady, what is a bank manager doing in this business? In 1 minute, I will give her time to explain to you why she came into this business. But in the meantime, I welcome you to my platform. I always appreciate your presence. Please join us. Today, we are going to be discussing a very important topic: mindset. What role does mindset play in success? Success, not just business, in your personal life, in your work, in whatever you do. How does your mindset contribute to the success of what you do? This is a topic Aronet will be handling, and she is the best person to handle this topic. And that's why I made sure I brought her here today. So I'm going to give Aronet a minute to tell you why she came into this business, even though she is a bank manager. Aronet, over to you.
Thank you, Foma. Thank you so much for having me. Hello, everyone. I'm Araneth. I am located here in San Francisco, California. And good morning, good evening, good afternoon to each and every one of you. So, I am a mom and also a bank manager by profession and a student of personal development. Uh, and then also running this amazing digital business. And why I am here? Mostly people ask me, what is the bank manager doing? You know, working in a corporate world is not a permanent job. There's always the end, and anytime it's just a click of the hand, and then your job is gone. So for me personally, I am always looking for security for myself and for my family, and also I never picture myself to work until I turn 65. I'd rather spend all my time with my family, traveling around the world. With this business, I can do that. So there's a lot of basically discovery. I discovered who I am, what I really want 5 years or 10 years from now. And because of this business, it all checked the bucket list. I'm still working because I am working from home, but I never see myself to retire, working on my corporate job. That's why I am here. So I know all of you, or you're watching this also, if you're watching the live or if you're watching the replay, I know you have the reason to do anything, whatever you want in your life. But if you are stuck into your corporate job, that's not gonna happen. So having this opportunity to share you guys this amazing business, then this is it. Yeah, so that's why we're here sharing you this business opportunity. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Aronet. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love what you said. that it is not secured, even though you work in the corporate world. And this is what we have been trying to tell all these professionals that are in the corporate world. Make time and build something that has your name stamped. Stamp your name on it. This is mine, because the job is not secured. I have been in the corporate world and I was laid off, without notice. And I know what I went through then. And I just got married at that time. So you can imagine. And we've been singing it like a song. Yes, you're earning so big, you're living comfortable, but this does not belong to you. One day you will wake up and, like a dream, it will disappear right in front of your eyes, and you will not have something to fall back to. So I'm happy you pointed that out. Okay, let's get to the business. We have always talked about mindset. Every minute we're talking about mindset. I am sure that there are people who may not understand what we mean by mindset. I will want you to define what mindset is, so that my viewers who do not understand will understand exactly what mindset is. And then we talk about growth mindset. What does it mean? What is your definition of mindset, and what is growth mindset?
This is a great question, Ifoma, and this is what I've learned in a personal development world with Bob Proctor, legendary Bob Proctor. So a mindset for me is a collection, it is a collection of belief, you know, or your attitude that is stuck into your subconscious mind. It's a habit, that is basically a it is an attitude that perceive and that respond in every situation that you are doing. So in to make it simple, it is a belief, and it is the attitude that is set in your mind. That is a mindset for me, actually. Yeah. So a growth mindset is, it refers the belief, or yeah, it refers to the belief that abilities and intelligence that you are doing can be developed through dedication and hard work. So that means, like, if you want to grow, for example, and you should be willing to allow yourself to change all those habitual behavior that is not in harmony with your goal. So let's say, if I am before I wake up like 7 o'clock, and I want to grow because of this business, I have to sacrifice waking up early. So that's a growth mindset, in order so I can get a lot of things. What I mean is, so I have a lot of things to do and finish all those intentions that I really want to do every single day. So that is some sort of a growth mindset. So you have to dedicate yourself, or sacrificing all those habits that you've been doing every single day that is not in harmony with your goal, and do the work. And that's a growth mindset on myself. And that's
Thank
basically what my mentor told me. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Thank you for that definition. First of all, let me tell my viewers that, please, if you're watching us, let us know where you're watching from, so that we can acknowledge you. And we have Ares Digital Journey. Thank you. We have neighbor Juliet Dupree. We have, Ares Digital Journey. Thank you very much for taking time to join us. So today I have Aranette here. She is going to do justice. And please get your paper and pen. You need to take notes. Don't just listen, you will forget. You need to take notes. Thank you very much, Aranette, for that definition of mindset and what growth mindset is. I hope my viewers are getting it. She has said that mindset is a collection of thoughts what goes on in your mind, how you're thinking in your head. And then growth mindset is trying to channel your thoughts to what will make you successful in your goals. That's my summary of what she has said. So now we know what growth mindset is. So, how does that contribute to you achieving success in both your personal and professional lives?
Well,
Growth
this
mindset.
having a growth mindset has a big impact to your success, because this is actually a way for you to approach any challenges and to winning. So if you view if you're having that set in your mind, a growth mindset in your mind, these are the opportunities, these are the opportunities of learning and improvement to your belief. So having these thoughts in your minds actually fuels the amber, the burning desire, and be willing, and a willingness to do what it takes in order for you to grow, right? So if you have that element of success, something like that, even through personal or business or career, you have to have that open mind and allow yourself to grow, and never let your habits, your the habits are the ones that are the belief that is stuck into your subconscious mind, or conscious or subconscious mind, and you've been doing that over and over again and without growing. So you have to change those habits, and this is something that I am that you did mention earlier, actually, Ifoma, that writing is so important, because you know why? Writing causes thinking. Thinking creates an image. Image control feelings. Feelings cause actions, and actions cause creates result. So those are
Sorry, Aaron. Guys, you need to get paper. Be writing. Don't just listen. Oh my God. I need you to put them down. Jesus.
yeah,
Or you go back and listen. Go back. If you can't get a paper or pen, go back and watch the replay. You need to get this down inside there. Thank you,
yeah.
Aaron. Continue. I'm sorry to cut you short. I
Oh,
couldn't
you're
let that go.
welcome. Because I've learned when going back and really study what did I do, or how I become successful in a professional world, and how I become successful, how I manifested all those things that are happening in my life, because I changed my habits, and that my habits that are not in harmony with it, with your goal. So that's the reason why I studied this personal development, because I really want to know what successful people are doing. And the belief that I have in the past is not really working. So I borrow their belief and use that as a formula, and that's where I grow. So again, writing is the number one thing that I did. I write my goals, and I see that, and I internalize it, that's already done. So if you have that growth mindset, if you really want to be successful in life, writing really is the magic word. And then you have to keep learning and learning from those successful people. That's why it's so important to surround yourself with successful people, because you learn their habits that is in harmony with their goals, right? That's why I lost a lot of friends, honestly, because they are the one who's putting me down. They don't believe in me, and then I lost them, which it is actually a good thing for me, because I met a lot of friends virtually who supports me, who support my success, who support my vision in life. That's why I manifested this house, because and I have written that in my goal card, and I never thought I never thought that it's happened. I'm just following what the natural law is telling me to do, what my mentor is telling me to do. So that's a process. That's why having an openness and keep growing, and if you have adversities that is happening in your life, I embrace that. And I always say it to myself, oh, that's good. That's good that I fail. It's all about perspective, So even though if you fail, it's a part of me growing. And then you will soon go back, just like Steve Jobs said. Uh, he says that do not, uh, what did he say? That going backwards, and then move forward. So anything that happened in your past, don't connect the dots. Do not connect the dots moving backward, but connects the dots. I connect the dots moving forward, something like that.
Mhm.
Yeah. So for me, going back to those adversities that it happened to me in the past, and it actually makes sense because that allow me to grow and advance with my career. Yeah, so I keep quite asking myself, what did I do? Why I'm so successful in my job, in my career, in my business right now? And that's where I realized that having a growth mindset, learning. I always keep reading 10 minutes study group, just like you, Ifoma. We study together every morning, and that I feed my mind and I implement that in my daily, day to day reality activities. Yeah.
I want to take you back a little bit because I'm not sure my viewers got that very well. I want you to go back to the steps, the things you said about reading and writing leads to this and this leads to that, and I can't even remember them myself.
Oh,
So I want to get it. I can watch this later, but some people are taking notes, and I want them to get it.
okay, so here's the thing. Writing. So when you write, you have to be emotionally involved what you're writing. So if you're writing your goal at the moment, so let's say in 5 years from now, I'm so happy and great. But if you have a goal, it has to be in present tense because your subconscious mind doesn't know what is past, that doesn't know what is future. It knows the now. So because and you have to start this way. I'm so happy and grateful now that, and then write your goal. So writing, writing causes thinking. Thinking creates an image. Images control feelings. Feeling cause actions, and actions create result. So that's basically, it tells you
Wow.
everything what is growth mindset for success. So it's all in there on that note or that message that I told you guys. Yeah.
Guys, I hope you got this. If you missed it the first time, you didn't miss it now. Thank you so much, Arane. I know that the opposite of growth mindset is fixed mindset. Okay, can you let us know how does fixed mindset hinder the achievement of your goals?
Ha-
You've told us what growth mindset does, how it helps you achieve your goals. How will fixed mindset prevent you from achieving your goals?
a fixed mindset is the one that you've been doing every single day. It's a routine. It's actually a routine that is not in harmony with your goal, that you keep doing and doing and doing every day. It's just like the fear of failure, stepping out of comfort zone, you know, and then anything that is hindering towards the achievement. So if you have any goals and like, oh my gosh, those feelings that you are so scared, that you are just like in this business, right? We have so many things that is so scared to jump into the unknown. So those are the fixed mindset because you are not allowing yourself to get out and expand your awareness, expand or to take any opportunities out there that that can lead you for success. That is a fixed mindset. So, for example, is like if you sleep like if you wake up 7 o'clock and you snooze and snooze and snooze and it's already 8 o'clock, those are the fixed mindset. Nothing can happen to you if you just don't get up 5 o'clock and get the job done and ready to go. So yeah, it does not, it limit your potential of growing. So those are the fixed mindsets, yeah, that doesn't allow you to grow as well. Yeah.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you. I want to recognize my coach, Ayoko Davi, Vanessa, Walton, and Monica. Thank you
Wow, we
for
have a
what.
lot of viewers.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. Thank you. This is a very important topic. Even as business owners, sometimes we struggle with our mindset too. Yeah, so it's good that we're having this, we're discussing this topic so that people will know how to train their mind, master how to control what they think.
Mm,
So, yeah, so we have seen, known the meaning of mindset and what is growth mindset and what is fixed mindset and how they affect your success in your personal life and in your professional life. But is there a way that we can consciously change from fixed mindset to growth mindset? Is it possible?
it is. It is possible actually. It's just let. It's the word let. By letting yourself from the fixed mindset to a growth mindset. Because you know what? Um, it's all about perspective, right? So if just like what we learn, it's just like likes attracts likes. So what you're thinking, if you're thinking happy, then you attract happiness. Like if you're thinking negative, then you attract negative, something like that. So for me, having this and the thing is like that is where you for me it's just like I always in the beginning I really don't know the meaning of this both of two until I enrolled myself to learn personal development, and this has been a big help for me because I have a lot of fixed mindset that is not in harmony with my goal, and I also embrace that as well because I recognize all the behaviors, all the beliefs that I have that is not moving me forward. So all those setbacks are that I had in the past that is not in harmony of on what is happening in my life back then was the stepping stones for me to for success, and it's all about perspective. So okay, so what can I do to cultivate or use my why as um, a strategy in order for me to grow. So I embedded that in my mind. So it's just a matter of choice. So I train my mind. I really train my mind. So if I really want to be successful, I have to think and act and to be successful. And I have to make a decision right away, like what successful people are doing. Just like for example, when I met Remy, I don't know if you guys know Remy. He's one of my best mentor also, and he teach us how to detach yourself from the past. It's all about detachment, and sometimes he uses his pain as a burning desire to move forward. So I borrowed that belief that okay, so these are the things that happened that didn't work for me in the past. So I can actually use this pain to move forward, right? And then there is just like in the business world, there is so many things that's telling me bad things when I started this business, that I am a scammer, that I am showing up myself every single day and trying to please someone. But you know what, I ignore those messages from those people because I really don't know these people, and I detach myself and not really focusing into this negativity. Because if I will allow myself to focus on those messages that I'm getting from my inbox, then I don't think that I am in the situation that I am right now. So it's all about detachment, and use pain as a burning desire for you to work strong, work hard, and be your best in order for you to get what you really want. So the number thing that I really put in my mind is I want to be successful. I want to be a millionaire. something, like people laugh at me when I mention that, but for me, my success is my best revenge. And look at them now. They are the one who is asking more. They are, what is that business that you are doing, everything I that you are doing, Arnett, and what are your, I want to know more, something like that. So it's just like, if you have that burning desire and you really want to prove, because for me, for us, we have the ability to choose. That's why every day is always a great day for me. I never had a dull day at all. I wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning because I am so determined to finish all my intentions that I set in my accountability. I have an accountability uh, in my notebook every single day, and I want to make it sure that these things are done. But because of my service, I really love serving people, and that's where I create. I that is my passion, to serve. And then, just like what Ray Hignon said during the Calgary convention, he did mention that uh, mission first before the commission, and that's exactly what I am doing at the moment. Yeah.
Whew, this is too much to take in. I will watch this thing over and over and over. I chose the right person to be here today, believe me. So I have Virginia Chefor, Joseph Mansouri, join us. Thank you so much and welcome to this program. We are talking about your mindset, how your mindset can lead you to success or failure. That's what we are discussing here today with the best person to handle this. I know Aronet. I know the way she has been working on her mindset and how to master her mind. And that's why I brought her here today. And I'm happy she's sharing all with us. Ironet, I feel like keeping you here for 2 hours, but I can't. I cannot. So I'm going to have a last question. By the way, somebody sent a text. Let me read it. I don't seem to understand it, but I will read it. It says, hello, sorry for this way of writing this message to you here. I want a good person who can help me. And I thought I can the person I need. I don't get that. But my name is Gogo Vivienne. I hope I got it right. And I am a French nationality and I live in France. I suffer from a serious illness that condemns me to death. Oh my goodness. It is throat cancer. I am looking for a volunteer who can help me to have the blessing of God. Why? Because I have a sum of 400,000 euros that I would like to donate to a trustworthy and honest person to make. I think that is the end. It's there on the screen. I think that's the end of the message. I don't seem to understand that message. I'm not sure if you do understand it, Aronet.
Well, the thing is, what I am trying to get it, he has like 400,000 euros and he's dying on throat cancer and he wants to donate it to a trustworthy person. But for me, it's like, for this kind of message, you gotta be very, very careful also, because we really don't know who is behind the scene. But if this is happening to you, then I'm so sorry. First of all, but we are dealing in a virtual world, actually. And then having these messages, I've been getting a lot of these messages, actually.
Okay.
And then, and with this, it's just like, we have to be very, very careful for those people that we are dealing with online as well, especially if we don't see them. For us, for you, Ifoma, and for me, we show up in our business every single day. We want to make it sure that we can trust and we are real people as well. And I've been getting a lot of very, very similar letters and messages like that. And then for me, it's just like a moment of stepping back, and is this true or something like that? There's a lot of scammers. And for me, I work in a detection in the bank, and that is my job to and focus all those people who are doing the bad things, and
Mm-hmm.
pay attention. Always pay attention to that. Always follow. This is something that what I've learned. Always follow your intuition, because intuition is one of our mental faculties that the source, God, whatever you call it, give us. So for me, every time I make a decision, I ask help from other people, from other perspective, but it's me who always make a decision because I trust myself. I know myself better. I know what I want, and I always let. It's just like the word letting my intuition answer my question, because intuition is God's whisper. So once you focus into that intuition, like whispering it to you, or maybe all of a sudden you are walking in the stores and you bump into something, and you have that first question in mind in the morning, and you see it's actually the answer to your question on that box probably that you bump in the store. So everything you can see answers, but you have to be aware. It's just like you have to
Okay.
expand your awareness as well, and you always get the answer. Sometimes we have to slow down. I know life is busy, but you have to slow down because you never know. It's like the question that you are asking to yourself is actually the answer. The answer is in there. So you have to really analyze it, internalize it. That's why for me, I read book, and it takes me forever to finish the book, because like for me, I internalize it. I've been reading this Power of Awareness for 8 months now. And because I really want to make it sure that it's become so normal in my life, and because it's all about the implementation. Just like our mentor, Ifoma, said that, you have, if when you read, apply it, and and take actions every single day. Yeah, so just do that, because remember, we are planting a seed. We
Yes.
are planting a
Yes.
seed. Yeah.
Yes. That's what I tell my accountability partners. This is a seed planting season. We are
Yeah.
planting seeds. So uh, be patient and plant your seed. Don't be distracted. Now, so what you just said is, we had that this morning when our mentor said that when you see that you have had a lot of opportunities to make your life better, but you didn't take it because you didn't even realize it as an opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
So that's
Yeah.
exactly what you're saying now. Are you aware? Make yourself aware of opportunities and get hold of it. But if you
Yeah.
don't train yourself and your mind to recognize one, it will be there. You'll be seeing it there and you'll be looking for opportunities elsewhere. Right there in your front is one or even more than one. So
Yeah.
mindset is a whole lot of things. It affects you every aspect of our lives. And when people say, uh, some people will be saying, "Oh, I am not this." It's because their mindset has told them that they are not. And when you say
Mm-hmm.
you are not, it's registered. Your brain has
Mm-hmm.
taken it. So you won't even make an effort to be.
Mm-hmm.
You cannot achieve that goal when you have already trained your mind to believe that you are not this.
That's
Thank you
right.
so much, Aranet. Let me ask you I'm not sure if this will be the final question. Let's see. So, what strategies can someone adapt, you know, to be resilient or to have a resilient mindset in the face of failure or setback? What
Well,
strategies?
for me personally, to foster resilience, you have to embrace a perspective of failing forward. It's all about perspective, and then allow yourself to embrace that, because as I mentioned earlier, any adversities or setbacks that we are facing are the stepping stones to success. That's why our mentor mentioned this morning that life is happening for me, not to me. So if you have a goal, think from the goal, not to your goal. Always think from the goal. Okay, that the goal is already achieved. It's all about that's why you have to be very, very careful about the words that is coming out from your mouth, because those are the ones that you are attracting, right? So if Vilma is right, so you have to like pay attention what are you thinking, because that is the one that you are attracting in your. That's why for me, like, even though if I will say something, like I think of it. That's why this is how the training ground is coming, because that is one of the strategies also to further your career, to further to get what you want for your the success. So you have to have that resilient mindset, though anything, and never ever allow the outside world control who you really want to become. You have to make a decision. Just like every morning, I ask myself this question every morning: what I want to be today, what I want to be today, and I set that intention every single day. So if I choose to think and act like a person I really want to become, I stick that into my mind. So even though if some other outside world that's uh, you know trying to disturb my mental thinking, then I will not allow to do that. Yeah, so always cultivate self compassion. Always learn from your failures, and the only way for you to do that is to keep learning, you know to study other people's success, because that is the support that you really need to celebrate your success in the future, and contribute also to the victory of others as well. And just keep learning every single day, because this world, it's all about learning, it's all about implementing, and it's all about serving. Yeah.
And guys, Aranet, thank you so much.
You're
Thank you.
welcome. Yeah.
You have gone over and beyond. I am so happy I brought you here to discuss this topic. Guys, when she talks about learning and reading, knowledge is nothing unless you implement it.
Mm-hmm.
When you read something and you just read it for the sake of reading, it will have no impact. When it has impact is when you have taken that knowledge and implemented it, then it will have an impact. That's basically what she's saying. Learning means nothing if you don't use it. When you learn, practicalize it. Try to put it into practice. Knowledge is no power if it is not used. A knowledge not used is no power. Knowledge becomes power when it is used, when you implement that knowledge. So, Aranet, I have a whole lot of comments in this place. I'll just choose very few. Please don't be angry if I don't choose yours. There are many. There are too many. Joseph said, I am proud of you. You're my idol.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. And again, he said, ignore negative messages. You have someone like me who believes in you. Oh, this is great. And Aaron S. says, focus on your mission and commission will follow. And Vanessa says, always nourish your mindset with positivity.
Yeah. And I really want to say something on that. Always nourish your mindset with positivity. So remember, we only uh, think one step at a time. So if you think negative, or if you think positive, then choose positive, positive as well. That's what our one of our mentor, Earl Nightingale, yeah, about the magic word, about the magic word, that if you want success, think success, focus on success, act success. That's why if you want to to earn like 50,000 a week or 50,000 a month, something like that, just focus into that and then take action. And you did mention, Ifoma, that knowledge is power. I disagree with that. That like other people. And then Ifoma, I agree. Knowledge is a potential power once you use it. Okay, because they always say knowledge is power, but how come knowledge is power if they are not implementing what they're learning? Knowledge is a potential power once you implement what you're learning. So it's all about the implementation, taking actions every single day. Yeah.
And again, I want to comment a little bit on something our mentor said the other time. He said something like, when you what if you want to be a millionaire, behave like a millionaire, act like one. Don't act like a poor person, act like you already have this million. And he
Mm-hmm.
said, I have not told you to go buying things.
It's
When you see
within.
something you like, you say, oh, I like this thing, but I'm not getting it today. You know, don't say, oh, I can't afford it. I don't have money to buy it. Just say, I like it, but I'm not getting it yet, not today. That way you don't feel like you couldn't get that thing because you don't have money to get it.
Mm-hmm.
You couldn't get it because it is not something you have planned to get today. You set
Mm-hmm.
a different day aside for it, even if you don't get it later, but you still don't feel like, oh, I couldn't get that thing because I am poor, I couldn't afford it. So
Yeah.
mindset is really very important, guys. We can't
Yeah.
overlook this issue. I have taken more time than I wanted to do this interview because Aranet has given us so many information today. I will bring you back again to continue this. I am loving it. I am loving it. And I can see the guests, viewers are also loving it. I am sad to bring this program to an end, but I will because Aranet is at work actually. She just took time off to do this. Stay positive and be optimistic. When you have a negativity, something negative coming through your mind, brush it aside, leave it immediately. Don't
Yeah.
dwell on it. Else you start occupying space and becoming bigger and bigger, and you find yourself immersed in it and it envelops your whole being. If you can, drop it immediately. Look, think positive, occupy your mind with something else. You know, that is how one of the ways you train to have a positive mindset. So I am going to, unfortunately, I'm enjoying this program. I am going to bring it to an end so our guest can go back to her work and every one of us can go back to doing something else. Thank you so much, Aaronette. I am so grateful. I am so grateful. I'm so honored to have you here. And thank you to all you who tuned in. There are so many people who tuned in. That tells you how important Aaronette is. Thank you so much. I appreciate your time. And I hope you will go home and implement what all that she has said here today. We are all struggling with mindset. We are all struggling with it. Whether you're in our business or you're out of our business, in your daily lives, You are struggling with it. I am. Every one of us is. You have to take responsibility to train your mindset, channel it the way you want it so that you can, the positive way, so that you can achieve your goals. Thank you, everybody. I'm going to bring this to an end right now. I will see you again probably next year or sometime this December. I'll bring one more guest for this year. Thank you. And it will also be an important topic. I hope you will all tune in. Thank you so much. Love you. Have a blessed day. Bye
Thank you,
bye.
guys. Thank you. Thank you.